All right, today we're going to do a little bit of review and then go over how to do your skills practice worksheet that's going to be assigned tonight. I have the skills practice down here, and the first problem is we're going to talk about the first differences and the second differences. Now, again, the first differences are kind of like your slope. So let's look at problem number 1 right here. We have to make sure that we have consecutive terms over here on the x-axis, x values. And we do have consecutive terms, so now we're going to go and do the first differences. To go from -6 to -3, it went up 3. From -3 to 0, it went up 3, and up 3. Now let's do our second differences. To go from 3 to 3, it went up 0, and up 0. Now, that's how you do the first and second differences. But it also says to describe the type of function. Now, if the first differences are the same, it's linear. If the first differences are different, and then the second differences are the only ones that are the same, it's quadratic. So we're looking right here, and as soon as we see the first differences are the same, we know that this one is linear. And that's our answer for number 1. That's how you do these 4 problems. Do the first differences and the second differences, and then tell me if it's linear or quadratic. All right, for the second section, we are going to identify the intervals of increase and decrease. Now again, this is what I always say, like the roller coaster. When is the roller coaster increasing? So when is our roller coaster going up? Well, if he starts over here on the left, he's going down this whole time. He's not increasing or going up until right here at -5 all the way to positive infinity. So that's when our roller coaster is going up, from -5 to positive infinity. So I'm going to write from -5 on the x-axis to positive infinity is when it's increasing. Now, decreasing, when is our roller coaster going down? Well, he starts off going down right here at -infinity all the way to -5 on the x-axis. So he's going down from -infinity to -5 on the x-axis. And that's how you do the intervals of increase and decrease. And I've also pointed out the x-intercepts are -6 and 0, but that does not come into play in our answers. All right, the last section here, determine the x-intercepts of the quadratic function. Now, there's 6 problems here, and all you have to do is graph these on Desmos and then identify the x-intercepts. So I'm going to do number 1 for you. I would type y equals parentheses x minus 2 parentheses x minus 8, and I have a screenshot of it right here. My x-intercepts, it looks like it crosses at 2 and 8. Now again, these are called x-intercepts, but you're going to hear me call them zeros. These are the zeros of the graph, 2 and 8. So I'm going to go over here, and number 1 is 2, and I'm going to use this little and symbol, 8. And that's all you have to do for these 6. Good luck.